Let's play some Project Ecco together. So for setup, you're grabbing yourself a timer, a yearly planner, and you have to write down special dates in it based on the dates in the book. So what I did is mark the pages where there's a special date, like January 1st, New Year's Day, with an X. So I know when I get to one of those that there's a special date of significance inside. And yeah, we need this. This one is to take down the notes. So for character creation, it's time to create your agent. When you begin, you know the following upon arriving from your first jump. You are agent, real word, current date, or a date of your choice, written as month or day or month. Let's take time I recorded this is 1814. So we're agent 1814. There's a coin in your pocket. It feels familiar when you run your fingers over it. This is your coin, your last defense against the instability of time travel. Don't lose it. I have this Dungeons and Dragons D20 coin flip, which I'm going to have heads for the 20 and tail for the Dungeon and Dragon sign. We need dice, we need some poker cards, tarot cards. Everything is ready. Open your planner to the current real world day. If using a planner other than the current year, start with January 5th. On this day, answer the first prompt. So let's rearrange a few things. Where are you? What are the sounds, smell, sights, and sensation you notice first? Where do you find your package from the agency? Consider the year you are traveling within. Are you in a city, a village? Is this a version of the world similar to our own or different in some way? I would say we start at home and we're in the kitchen where the package appears on our kitchen table. January 5th is a special date, so let's see. So this is Founders Day. Connect the agency to your response in one of the following ways: helpful, sinister, controlling, restoring, or destroying. So in the package, we found a letter from the director, 0214, the standard issue agency time machine, the watch, a field planner, and enough time, appropriate currency to get around. So looking through this, I think it's helpful. So maybe we can write, so helpful package from agency, time travel watch on the kitchen table. How did that get there? And once you've answered the first prompt in your planner, turn to the watch device on page 22 and begin your journey. So this is the watch. The standard issue agency time machine looks like a wristwatch with a spinnable outer rim, but it has no discernible way to tell time. Limited travel capabilities, but good for a basic jump. To time travel with the watch, roll a d6 and use the result to modify the current month or date. Add or subtract, and travel to the resulting new date, consulting the following prompts based on the result of your roll. So let's try that. Let's jump ahead a few days. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're Monday 11th, January 11th. 2. Timeline split your vision. You reach for your coin. Heads or tails. So we're going straight for agency headquarters or entity encounters, right? I'm not good at coin flipping, so I'm going to turn him over a few times and put him in here. And it's heads. There is an entrance to the agency headquarters. Flip to page 62. So I'm going to write down agency HQ, and we're going to roll a d6, a 3. The agency front desk greets you. You are told to have a seat. Hours roll by before you get frustrated enough to walk back out the way you came. What hangs in the lobby that discomforts you? So to help me, I'm going to grab my favorite cards from the Raven's Ridge Emporium, which there are a lot of unique things on them, so this will help me to spark some ideas. So maybe they have appreciate film. Maybe in the lobby is playing a film of, something like a reminder how the agency is the best. Yeah, like a film and how we should appreciate the agency and how it's the best thing that's ever happened, and we get bored with the time. So that was our first visit to the agency. We wrote down discomfort for it because it wasn't the prompt. But that was our first jump. So let's head back to the device and let's move forward a few days. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Friday 15th. 4 is there's a device, a new way to travel through time. Flip to device discovery on page 20 and roll for a new device. So we are here, device discovery. When prompted to discover a new device, roll 1d6 and consult the following list. So we can't forget that one. Let's see what we get. 2. The briefcase. Discover prompt. An agent appears to hand deliver the briefcase. Are they a friend, a rival? What words of doubt or encouragement do they offer? Okay. They are a friend, yes, but okay, let's see. So I like to agent when playing to see what agents appears. They all have 4-digit numbers, and I like to try and use this card as well. So maybe 8358. There's the word copy on it. Maybe agent tries to copy us over a long period of time. Female or male? Let's say female. I'm playing as a female, so agent 8358 is trying to copy me for years. Okay, agent 8358 appears and hands me over a briefcase. She's trying to copy me for years, but we are still friends. Page 26. Let's see what we got. The briefcase. More accurate than the watch. The briefcase can focus on specific moments, objects, beings, and phenomena as a vector of travel. When using the briefcase, roll 2d6 and treat the result in an order you choose. Add or subtract the first result to the month value and the second to the day value in order to time travel to a new date. I'm going to try out the briefcase. So one day will be the day and one will be the month. Let's see, 4 and 5. That was a big time jump. So I am allowed to consult the following prompts, as your agent would cycle through the points of focus while operating the briefcase, before making your choice of dice order. Then reference the result with the following list of prompts. So we can either have a 4-5, which would be an entity encounter, or 5-4, a new way to travel. Flip to device discovery on page 20. I'll take that one, please. So we have to jump 5 months and 4 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4. June 9, June 19th. June. I want to jump back because I don't want that many around or between. We are here. New way to travel. Flip to device discovery on page 20. Device. And let's see what we get. 2 is the briefcase. We already have that. 4. The temporal spread. Discovery prompt. As you pass a pile of rubble, you feel compelled to stop and sift through the wreckage. Underneath, you find a deck of tarot cards, somehow still intact. What feeling drew you towards this desk? What did the rubble here belong to? What feeling? Maybe we heard like a song playing, like a low humming, and when we went through the rubble, we found the tarot. So 45. So I'm going to use my Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck with those cards. Now, the only problem there is, they don't use like cups or swords. They use like intelligence and charisma and strength. So what I was thinking is, well, the easy one is strength. I feel like should be the swords. I don't know tarot that well, so let's take charisma as the cups. I don't think it's that important for the spread. It's just that you only always choose the same for it. So charisma are cups, and then we have intelligence as wands, and we have wisdom as pentacles. When using the cards, so we're going to grab 3 cards, and they represent the past, the present, and the future. If we grab this card, we can move back. With this one, we can go back to any day we were previously on, and this one will lead us into the future. I want to go back. So we're going to flip this one, and Eurofin. Okay, so you are able to travel based on the number. I'm going to go that many times that it's numbered. So the Eurofin is 5. So we're going back 5 days to Monday 14th. And it was reversed. So someone who refuses to conform. You meet a person. Use the card's prompt to determine who you meet. This could be a stranger or someone you've already met. Someone who refuses to conform. Okay, someone who does not adapt. Okay, we met Agent 1054. So I think he has a lot of injuries. So Agent 1054 has a lot of injuries because he gets into a lot of fights instead of conform. So we met Agent 1054. He has a new injury. He has a lot of them because he gets into a fight 3 or 4 times a day. Okay. I want to use the briefcase again. Now we're going to subtract those two values. 2 and 3. Okay, I'm taking 3, 2. So we're going back 2 days. 1, 2, and 3 months. So March 12th. 3, 2. An egg, translucent, radiating energy. What do you see as you peer beneath the surface? What do you do when the shell begins to crack? The egg hatches in 1d6 days. Do you stay to see what emerges? Let's see. I don't like that. Oh my god. Okay. How many days until the egg? That was not rolled for 1, 2, 3, 4. I put that in here as egg. Okay. I am not hanging around for that to hatch. Okay. Okay. Let's grab another tarot card. Past, present, future. We're in March. Let's move back again. Queen of Strength. So the strength was sword, which is the agency's interference. Queen is 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Saturday, 27th of February. So it doesn't matter if she's upright or not. A cryptic and valuable finding. Flip to device discovery on page 20. That one I like. We get a new device. Let's see. 4. That was the spread. 2 was the briefcase. 6. The bell. A monument to the entity. Architectural angles collide in a. What must you sacrifice to enter? The bell calls the entity to a specific date. To use the bell, destroy this date within your planner by any means you see fit. Blackout, cut, tear. In exchange for the sacrifice, the entity grants you brief access to its powers over time. Okay. You may choose any prompt from any device page, including from those devices not in your inventory, and respond to it, traveling to a new date if you had used that device. We can use it 6 times normal, but after that, it's not going to end well. Okay, so I'm not going to use the bell just yet. So Agent 2432 handed me a bell, and while he handed me the bell, he told me, use as a last resort. Don't use it all the time. Be careful. And then he vanished. He was sketchy since I met him, as always. Okay, I'm not going to use the bell.